Good morning, everybody. It's late morning, maybe early afternoon when you're watching this. I want to bring up two things. We're tracking very heavy rain, and then there's going to be the possibility of some stronger storms, mainly off across eastern Alabama as we get into the day on. This is going to be actually Saturday. So this is something we're watching, this area in yellow, mainly impacting areas from roughly Jackson County, Marshall County, south towards Auburn, Montgomery, for the possibility of strong to maybe severe thunderstorms. So we're watching that area. But first and foremost today, we've got this heavy rain coming through. And with this heavy rain, it's just kind of miserable out there. We got rain pretty much all day long today. And this will continue to be an issue on area roads. And at some point, we may see some flooding. I think if we do, it's going to be overnight tonight and early tomorrow morning. You can take a look back here farther to the west. Again, this is going to be dated here around 10:07 this morning. Take a look at, there are some thunderstorms back here just to the west and southwest of Phil Campbell, but these are not severe. But what the thunderstorms do on a day like today is they enhance the rainfall. And as that happens, you have increased rainfall rates, and of course you're going to get more rain. So something we want to watch out there with that. I got enough light. I don't need to use my ring light right now. But again, this is what we're watching here. Locally heavy rain. This will come in. It's going to last all afternoon. We'll see additional rain overnight tonight. And I want to briefly kind of touch base here in just a second. Let me get the model loaded up here. What we're going to be watching as we go through the rest of the week. We've got a fairly strong cold front coming in as we get into Saturday. So I'm going to bring the model data up and show that to you here in just a second. And we'll look at the sounding data and all that kind of stuff too. But for now, this is just heavy rainfall. And there are some gusty winds out there right now as well. So let me switch over to, this is going to be the model guidance. Where's some of these ads here? Let's see. It's possible. Yeah, I'm not signed in. That's why I've got all these ads. So let me get rid of those. All right, we're signed in now. So this is the large view of today. And just that prolonged heavy rain coming through. There's going to be this corridor of 2 to 5 inches of rain. But let me go ahead and zoom in here and get the more regionalized view for you. So as we move forward here, this is going to be the new model run coming out just this morning. So this is roughly noon today. I know you guys are more familiar with the smoothed out data. So this area moves through, and then overnight tonight we get another band of rain coming in from the southwest. We'll talk rainfall totals here in just a second. I wish this was better on my laptop. It's just not real convenient here, because when I move my mouse it moves. But the main storm system kind of lifts off, and you're looking at Sunday here, 18Z, so that's pretty much all clear. This works better on my, tell you what, this works better on my Mac. The laptop just doesn't work very well, so I'm going to pull my Mac over here, and we'll get into this. So, bigger view here, better computer here. I'm a Mac guy anyway, so let's take a look at this. A lot better view. I'm going to localize this too, just specifically for us. Our temperatures are going to be in the 50s today. Look at the 71 in Montgomery today. Very muggy as we go into the afternoon. And again, these little waves coming through are not going to pull any cold air in here. And so that's why, the longer you let this warm air in these 60s, the longer you keep those around, the more likely you're going to lead to strong and potentially severe thunderstorms as we head into the weekend. So this is going to be Saturday morning. We're going to wake up close to 60 degrees. By the noon hour, low 60s here, about 70 in Montgomery. So I think the higher threat for any severe weather is going to be down to the south, probably Talladega south, over towards down to Auburn, Montgomery, and Dothan. And then this is Sunday, much colder air throughout the day. And this is 6 o'clock Sunday. We're already in the upper 30s and low 40s. So fairly strong cold front coming in this weekend, and then it just cools off even more next week. So I'm going to get into the... here's the rainfall for today from Florence down to Jackson. And again, that heavy rainfall. This is the noon hour. It just continues to slowly move east. 3 o'clock, more rain. And we get a slight break in the action. And then midnight tonight, then another wave starts coming through. And this produces more heavy rainfall, especially over northwest Alabama. 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. If we get flooding, I think we may get some flash flood warnings overnight tonight. So if your weather radio goes off, that's most likely what it's for and not for severe weather. Now, as we get into Thursday afternoon, here comes wave number 3, locally heavy rain, poor visibility, and it clears out of here by the evening. And here's the big question we've had most of the week is how long is this rain going to linger? This is 3 o'clock Friday morning. So I think the afternoon Friday looks good. Now here's how we shift to Saturday. This is 6 a.m. Saturday. Rain returns, fairly light rain. That kind of stratiform rain where it's real drizzly and misty. And then here's 9 o'clock Saturday morning. One thing that probably keeps us from seeing a higher threat for severe storms here in North Alabama is the time. Let's take a look at the sounding in Coleman County. And again, it's not really a severe weather sounding. We've got really low instability. But the helicity, the wind shear gets a little bit higher, and so that's going to be the concern farther south. As you get later into the day, the helicity starts to drop. So again, you get later into the day. Timing is everything with this, so if it comes in during the afternoon, there'd be a higher threat for at least stronger storms. I'll show you the Cape here in a second. Notice that it doesn't show a whole lot of activity. I mean, SPC puts out that slight risk for this, but I think there's still a lot of uncertainty with this as far as being 4 days out, so I wouldn't put a whole lot of stock into it, but we're definitely watching it, and you should pay attention to this. And let's take a look at the actually I'm going to look at the instability here, getting the severe weather products. It should show me Cape, but it's not surface-based Cape. That's kind of odd. So here's our wind shear and Cape. Actually has some decent instability south of us. We've got like 1,200 joules per kilogram. So there could be some stronger thunderstorms. And I do think they've got a slight risk out farther south today. So there will be some strong storms in South Alabama today. And this is going to be Friday. So let's take a look at Saturday. Yeah, it's just, there's not much here. I'm kind of surprised they put that out that early. But we've got 1,000 Cape here. So this is going to be down towards Auburn. This sounding is a tornado sounding. So we'll watch that. So again, that's going to be 71 over 68. So this is pretty much the slight risk would be more likely down here south of I-20, down towards Auburn. So overall, we're watching that. So again, watching a couple of things out there. I want to kind of keep this one a little kind of brief here. I've got an appointment I got to go get to later on this morning. Well, here in just about 30 minutes, so I'm going to have to get out of here. So let me slide this over here real quick. So mainly just dealing with heavy rain today and these brief gusty winds with the thunderstorms. The higher threat for a few strong storms is going to be down to our south. So overall, keeping an eye on that for you. Being later today, again, a lot of rain, 2 to 4 inches of rain looking likely. And it's just one of those days where we're just waiting for some sunshine. Appreciate you guys tuning in here. Again, it's kind of brief here, but we'll have more updates coming up on this system coming in Saturday into Sunday. Again, strong cold front Sunday right now, and we're watching it.